Did you start losing weight with a GLP-1 and now you're going to lose all your hair? Let's talk about it. I'm Tiffany. I'm a physician assistant, but I'm also a GLP-1 advocate. So I spend a lot of time helping people get access to GLP-1 drugs that don't have access through their insurance company. So if that's you, there is a link over here in my profile that hopefully will help you get access. So this is a really common concern that I see with people who have lost weight in any way, not just with GLP-1 drugs. Here's the good news. It's usually temporary. The bad news is it's always really distressing for somebody because you're losing weight, you're finally feeling good, and then all of a sudden your hair starts to shed, and then you all of a sudden in a panic think you're going to have to go wig shopping. Now, weight loss is not the only thing that can trigger this, and I see this sometimes after big hormonal changes, after you start a new medication, not just weight loss medication, and then after traumatic experiences, surgeries, and even the birth of a child. It's a big fancy word that we call in medicine telogen effluvium. And it's basically where a lot of your hair goes into a resting phase all at once, and about 3 months after your hair goes into a resting phase, it has to shed. So the normal hair cycle is for your hair to grow, then it rests, then it shed. And then it does it over and over and over again. So all the little hairs on your head are doing that in cycles, but they don't all usually do it at one time. So when you shed hair, then it's not so obvious that you're shedding all at once. But when a event in your life, whether it be a new medicine or a traumatic event or surgery, causes a lot of your hair cells to go into a resting phase, about 3 months afterward, you're gonna see a big shed happen. And people get confused because it doesn't happen right away. And so like 3 months down the road, you're usually like over it. I mean, you're over your surgery, you're getting better. You know, you've had your child and you're kind of getting out of that where you don't feel like a zombie anymore, kind of. But then all of a sudden your hair starts falling out and you're like, what the crap? And then that process of shedding usually lasts like 3, 6, 7 months even. And so people just tend to get really down about this. And they always come in and they're like, what can I do? I don't want to be bald. And I'm afraid as a provider, I don't really have any amazing advice to give people, except for just to tell them that this is very temporary and that the shedding, it means that a new hair is coming behind it. So usually I'll just tell people to go about their normal hair routine, let their hair shed, because that means that the new baby hair is coming. So if the hair doesn't shed, then it can't grow again. People always want to know about supplements or different topical things they can put on their hair. And things like Rogaine or topical agents that you put on your hair don't keep the hair from shedding, but they might help your hair grow in quicker, the hair that's actually the new hair. The same with supplements. So there are some supplements like hair, skin, and nail vitamins, biotin, collagen. Those supplements will not help the hair that is already in a resting phase stay longer, okay? Because that hair has to shed. It might help to take some supplements to help the new hair grow in faster or thicker, but at the end of the day, the hair has to shed. If it's gone into a resting phase, it has to get off your head. So it's just really distressing when it all happens at one time. And I know because it's happened to me so many different times in my life. I swear after I had my son, I thought I was gonna be bald. I was online wig shopping, for real. Now, I always do tell people that the hair should not be falling out in clumps, okay? Now, when I mean clumps, I mean there shouldn't be actual bald spots on your scalp. Usually, if it is this phenomenon that we see, it will be shedding kind of all over your scalp, but we shouldn't actually see a bald spot. So if you are seeing a bald spot, then that's definitely something different. You need to get with your provider about that. So let me know if this has happened to you, because I'm telling you, you are not alone. And then a lot of the times I'm seeing this happen with my weight loss patients. So just be prepared for this. Try not to freak out, even though I know you're still going to. And just let me know. All right, guys, y'all have a great day.